Stephen King wrote 20 rules of writing, and number 2 says, don't use the passive voice. I write a lot in German, and German is a very abstract language, a very Latinate, convoluted language, and they use the passive a lot because it's a sign of rational distance to your emotions. It's a sign of intellectualism and education and kind of calm, collected thought. Then I read what Stephen King wrote about that rule. He wrote, timid writers, like the passive voice, like timid lovers, like passive partners. The passive voice is safe. You know, that was a real eye-opener to me, because I'm a timid person. I think most writers are basically fairly timid people. We hide behind our language and our words and our thoughts and abstractions and our story structures and our rewriting. But you know, the books I read are usually from bold writers, not from timid writers. A bold writer is in your face. He says, I'm here, deal with it. He says, this is what I have to say, and it's important. It's important that you listen to this. And that instills in me a trust that he really believes in something. Even if I disagree with him, even if I think it's stupid in the end, even if I would do it differently, I know that he believes in what he's doing, and that gets my blood running. That gets me going. That gets me excited and interested and curious, and it wakes me up. You know, as a timid person, I know how it works. You write something and then you say, well, you know, what if it gets criticized? What if someone takes it the wrong way? Maybe I should add a sentence here, or a filler word, or something so that it's not as drastic as it sounds. But the bold writer says, I don't care what they think. I don't care what the critics say. There's always going to be a critic out there. I don't even care if I'm wrong, because I can correct myself later or write a better book later. This is what I'm saying now, and it's important, and it's eternal, and I like my structure, and it's important that people read this, and the character is lovable, and it will give my readers something, and this has something of value, and this has some kind of deep existential, eternal truth, and it has to be put out there, and I have to grab the reader by the throat and tell him to read this book. Luckily for us writers, if you are timid, if your first draft is a little bit timid, you can rewrite it to make it bold. You can rewrite the whole thing again and again until it's in your face. And it starts with rewriting the passive voice and making it into an active voice. Folks, whatever you're doing out there, finish that book. I know you can do it. I wish you all the success in the world.